Don't touch my phone. What the fuck is going on, boys? We're back for episode 2.
Yes, sir.
Bro, you gotta stop banging on the table.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. We talked about this. I'm sorry.
We're restarting. No. But, what the fuck is going on, boys? We're back for episode 2. I'm Brendan.
I'm Igor.
As per usual, if you don't know, now you know. Hope you liked episode 1 if you listened to it. But what the fuck is going on today, Igor?
Hey, bro. Let's get music out of the way.
Get the music out of the way? Alright, Certified Lover Boy dropped.
Hot take. Certified Lover Boy is better than Donda.
That's not a hot take. That's a fact. That's a fact. Donda was trash compared to Certified Lover Boy.
Nah, you gotta give Donda credit. He had some good features.
Nah, I didn't.
5V04 and did his thing on off the grid.
Yeah, name 3 other 5V04 songs.
What?
Name 3 other songs by 5V04.
I got good features.
No, name songs that are his.
No. I got features.
Alright, what are the features?
He did that one with Young M.A. Headshot.
Canceled.
Canceled.
What are the 2 other ones?
We got Headshot. And we got fucking... That's the one with Pop Smoke.
He doesn't know 5V04 songs. He's pretending. He's going with it for the
I'm not a 5V04 fan. I never said it was. I say he's got some good features.
Well, I guess they're not good enough to remember.
True.
He has one with King Von. That's a good song. I'll admit that. But Certified Lover Boy as a whole, way better than Donda ever could have been.
I don't think it was that. It was like the first 6 tracks got me confused.
Which one?
From what?
Donda.
No, for Certified Lover Boy. Certified Lover Boy.
What do you think you're gay now? You're confused?
No. No, I don't know. I didn't like
confused.
I didn't like the vibe off the first 6 tracks. The rest of the album was good. It's just the first 6 were just.
Well, good thing he had fucking 47 songs. So.
Yeah, true.
So that makes up for it.
Donda.
Okay, we can't make fun of that. That's like his mom dying.
I know, and that's like her last like heartbeat. But, like,
yeah, which is beautiful. I think like
it's beautiful. The message there was beautiful.
Yeah, I think like the concept of Donda was sick, but like listening to this is
execution was trash.
Yeah, this is how I listen to music. When I listen to music, if I don't bop my head, that shit's garbage. And when I was listening to which is like spicy, but when I was listening to Donda, none of the songs stuck out to me enough to do anything. Like I was listening to it playing Rocket League or something, and then I was listening to it and I'd be like, what the fuck am I listening to right now? And then I would skip it and then I would move on.
Yeah, that's facts for Donda.
Kiss your phone. Kiss your phone. What were you saying though?
I couldn't do Donda. It wasn't even fucking. What was it? It wasn't the explicit version either. It was all censored too. He never came out with an explicit version of Donda.
True. I thought that was like a plan. I gotta find this one song here. I forget what song it was. I should have remembered. Yeah. Oh, it is this one. Yeah, brothers, but my brothers, man, you niggas ain't no kidding. That's a. You hear that? Yeah. It sounds like someone's fucking. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. That's all. Not no Roddy Rich. Yeah. Bobby Shmurda dropped a song.
Do you listen to it?
Oh, yeah.
6-minute freestyle, I heard.
It was a good one.
Was it really?
It was a good one. I was never a huge Bobby Shmurda fan before he went to jail. I know that was like the hype, so like I was cool with it. I couldn't tell you other songs other than what was popular. I'm not even allowed to say the ones that are popular.
No, he only has one. It's Hot, and then you have Bobby Bitch.
Bobby bitch, you ain't know.
And yeah, he had the one with Roddy Rebel. Was it Computers?
I don't know that song. But like I wasn't tapped into him
I got you.
From back in the day. So I know that listening to this was kind of like my first real introduction to him and his music, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that's always good.
This one?
Oh.
Where he's like, I'm Tom Cruise.
I'm Tom Cruise. Yeah, I know that one.
That's the song. Why are you clapping?
Them cheeks.
Ha!
No, I don't know. There's something else I wanted to talk about. I don't remember though.
Where did we pick up from last time?
Okay, so where we ended last time, we were talking about I took acid. So yesterday, let's recap the last episode.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
We'll do that.
All right, so last episode, we talked about Igor's dog shit at Madden.
Yeah.
We talked about anal. We talked about me taking acid. I don't really know what else there is to get into. That's kind of like my life story, me taking acid.
He said, that's my life story.
Yeah. You ever try this? Crystal Light.
No. What is it?
You rocking with Crystal Light, bro?
No.
No?
What's Crystal Light, bro?
Take a sip.
Now imagine that open and spilled all over this white thing.
That's your fault, not mine.
It's vitamin water.
No, it's not.
What is it then?
It's Crystal Light.
Yeah, so it's vitamin water.
No, it's Crystal Light.
Vitamin water.
It's Crystal Light. I know you want the rest of that.
Ain't bad though. Was that grape flavor?
No.
What flavor is it?
Blueberry pomegranate.
Okay.
Put some respect on Crystal Light.
Tastes like grape.
Doesn't taste like grape, it tastes like Crystal Light.
Tastes like grape. But digress. What the fuck's going on, bro?
So you tell me what the fuck's going on, bro.
I started a conversation with music. We're already off that topic. We're already done with that. That's a
How?
done set deal.
How?
What else new music came out? Like,
Soulja Boy?
did you listen to it?
No.
All right then. Because you were like, I'm gonna listen to Soulja Boy for the meme.
I was, and then my timing didn't work out. Okay, so this is what happened earlier. So my plan was I woke up, and then I was going to listen to it all, and then I woke up and fell asleep for a couple hours. So I only had an hour to listen to music, so I put that into Drake. So we haven't gotten to Soulja Boy yet.
Well, I'll have to look at his album now just to see how many tracks is on it.
It's like 6. 7, maybe.
He didn't even. Oh yeah, he did. Swag for Life. Swag for Life.
Yep.
Swag 4.
I don't know.
This one.
I don't. Probably.
Yeah, he dropped it today.
Yeah.
He has 14 tracks.
Look at him go. Look at Soulja, man. So inspirational.
One feature, G Money Lil Ronnie.
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
Don't know.
I feel like that's one of his boys, like one of his like people that he signed that nobody's ever heard of. But he's like, he's next up.
Hot take: Soulja Boy should be canceled.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
He made one good song for the industry, and that's it.
What song?
Superman.
Superman. Oh, now watch me you. That was ahead of its time.
That's
Kiss me through the phone. Put some respect on it, man. 678-999-8210.
You know that I miss you. I wanna get with you.
Great songs. I think Soulja Boy was good. Like
Early 2000s.
yeah,
That's it.
he was banging in early 2000s.
That's it.
And then he made some fucking gaming system, and then I don't know. what
Wait,
he's doing.
gaming system?
Yeah, he has a gaming system. Yeah, look that shit up. I'll put a picture of it on the screen right now. But yeah, I don't know what it's called. It's called Soulja something. But yeah, I heard like on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, so I heard that a lot of people tried to get the Soulja system, whatever it's called, and then
Superboy.
Superboy. Yeah, and it looks like a fucking Nintendo, right?
It fucking does, bro. What?
Yeah.
It's a dumb version of a Nintendo.
A lot of people bought it, and then they never got it in the mail. So
Yo, this man expected everyone to pay $95.
yeah, for a gaming system. 678-999-8210. Oh, I don't know.
Hey, Soulja Boy did it first.
The handheld. Oh, I feel like it would say Soulja Boy in the bio.
When we find it, we'll put a photo right here.
I'm Googling it right now. I don't fucking know how to navigate your phone. I don't know where shit is.
We have the same
Porn! It's not porn, I'm kidding.
It's hentai. What? I mean,
Whoa.
I watch anime.
True. Soulja Boy. Yeah, he basically ripped off Nintendo. It's like a Game Boy. Wanna know who else was hot during that time?
Oh.
But the difference is that they're still hot today. T-Pain.
That's facts. That's facts.
T-Pain, bro. T-Pain goes on.
No, I feel like anyone that isn't Soulja Boy is still hot. Like Snoop Dogg. Snoop
Dogg's before their time, though. Snoop Dogg's an OG, that's why.
I mean, yeah, but still, he was still popping in the 2000s era.
Yeah. He dropped an album like a couple months ago.
I know, that one song you showed me?
Bangs.
Oh,
We're listening to that when we get out of here. I got so many songs from that album. Roaches in My Ashtray, CEO. Can't fuck with fucking, what's his name? Snoop Dogg. I always called him Soulja Boy.
This man went from Snoop Dogg to Snoop Lion to Snoop Doggy Dogg.
No, Snoop Doggy Dogg was first.
Was it?
Yes.
I thought it was that.
It was Snoop Doggy Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion, then Snoop Dogg again. But I don't think he was ever truly Snoop Lion.
He never was, because it was like
promotion for a reggae album. Yeah, Chris Brown too. Pre-Rihanna days.
No, even after, he's still popping.
No, I know, but like my favorite is pre-Rihanna days.
Okay.
Or like right thereafter when he was trying to make a comeback.
He did.
He did. No, he did. But you can tell that he was like, I know I fucked up, but like,
Give me a chance.
yeah,
Little Dirk. Give me a chance.
Give me one more chance. One more chance. Yeah.
Eminem still popping.
Eminem's in a whole different league.
He's in a whole fucking
All those
universe,
rappers.
bro.
And not to say better or worse, but when you listen, you don't listen to T-Pain than Eminem.
No.
You don't listen to Snoop Dogg than Eminem. You listen to Eminem than Eminem.
You can't. That's the only way it works.
Yeah, you wouldn't put on Soulja Boy and then Eminem. If I'm driving, let's say I'm at a party and I'm on aux, right? And I'm listening to Correct That You, and then someone says play The Monster by Eminem.
You can't do it.
I'm kicking them out of the party.
You can't.
I don't care if it's my
Those
party.
two songs don't correlate. They don't line up. They don't. The chemistry's not there.
But then like you play some you Correct That You, you play some Soulja Boy, throw on a little bit of T-Pain, maybe a little bit of Chris Brown after. Fucks.
Just to spice it up.
Yeah. Flo Rida was cool too, but he's nowhere now. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I'm sure he's still out here.
You know who fell off the face of the earth? Fucking Macklemore.
Macklemore. What?
He said in 3rd grade thought I was gay. Dipped right after that.
Turned out he was gay.
Turned out he was gay.
No, but you want to know what I found out? You know the song Thrift Shop?
Yeah.
He made that song as a joke to make fun of rappers who flex with all these diamonds.
Oh yeah, because you can still flex with like only having like a $20 outfit.
Going to the thrift shop.
Exactly.
So I think that was the point. I found that out the other day on TikTok.
You did?
So how true is it? I don't know, but it made sense to me.
I mean, yeah, the logic's there. The whole logical thing is there.
You wanna know who bangs?
What?
Logic.
Yeah. I didn't fuck with the last album.
Really?
I mean, like, I vibe with a couple of his songs, but like I don't know. Bobby Turner 2 and 3 did not like.
That's fucked up.
Oh, I still have the album. I don't like all the songs. So.
Show me what songs you got on the album.
No, I have all of it.
Oh, then don't show me.
I'll show you my favorite one.
Yeah, show me your favorite one.
Because I like how the beat switches on the song.
That's not even the best one.
That's my.
That's a good one. That's a good one for sure. See a Space Cowboy? Wait, pause it. See a Space Cowboy? That's a good one.
That's a good one. The beat changes midway through the song.
That's what Logic's accurate.
Phenomenal.
Nothing will ever beat Under Pressure and
Nothing
Incredible
will ever beat,
True Story Days.
Nothing will ever beat that.
But I think like the reason that I think that or that we think that is because of what it meant at the time.
Right.
Like just the vibe. Because Logic was the first rapper I really got into.
Mine was like Eminem and Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
That really got me into rap.
Like, well, because like my mom and like dad and whatever, they'd play Eminem. And that was kind of me, like DMX even. I grew up on a lot of DMX and Eminem, a little bit of T-Pain. My mom got me into T-Pain, and that's some country, but like we don't care about that.
They don't care about country.
But then like on my own, like in high school, I didn't start making a playlist or anything till like 7th, 8th grade, but that started like 4th or 5th grade. I started listening to Pandora, and I would just like the songs and move on from there.
True.
But then like I heard Logic Ballin'.
With fucking what's the feature on that song?
I think it's C. Castro.
Yep.
I'm out here. I know Logic.
Shout out worldwide. C. Castro and Logic.
Yep. Oof. But yeah. So I heard that on Pandora, and then my mom got Apple Music, or it was Beats Radio, whatever at the time.
I think it was Beats Studio or whatever.
Yeah.
It was some shit like that.
The Beats.
Yeah.
And then she got that, and then I started getting into Logic that way. I listened to Under Pressure, blew my mind, and I got real into it there because that was like 2014, so that was like 7th, 8th grade for us, and that's when I really that honestly got me into music a lot, rap music, and then that inspired me to write my own music. Yeah.
It was Eminem for me. It was Eminem. It started for Wiz Khalifa back in like elementary school when that song Roll Up came out.
I'll roll up, shorty, I'll roll up. Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly, don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I could be your best friend, and you be my homie. What a song.
That song was fire. Then I listened to his album, Rolling Papers.
Yep.
Laugh Now, Fly Later, or some shit like that.
Isn't that a Drake song?
No.
Laugh Now, Cry Later, with Lil Durk.
No, it's a Lil Durk.
Schmirky-o.
Lil
Durk has his own cereal.
Is it really?
Yes.
Durkios?
Yes.
How did I know?
Fire. I've never had him actually, so I don't know.
It was Flight School, my bad.
Yeah, how do you even get that confused? Flight School, Laugh Now, Cry Later.
Yeah, they just correlate, I don't know.
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
But this one was, and then that's when I got put onto Eminem, and then fucking
yeah,
Eminem
rap
got
music,
me into rap music.
Game changing, bro.
Fucking, it was the Marshall Mathers LP, Slim Shady LP.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why people didn't like Encore. I think Encore is like a decent album.
That's the red one.
No, the blue one.
The blue.
Eminem shows the red one.
Hard, both of them.
Both of them.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. So like, this is the thing, right? I know like a bunch of Eminem songs. I couldn't tell you what albums they were on.
I got you every fucking album.
Toy Soldiers.
Encore. And the Eminem Show.
Bangs. Why did he put them on both albums?
One was more explicit, that was like unreleased music, quote unquote, and the other was just like a debut album. Because when he came out with the Eminem Show,
step by step, the boat.
when he came out with the Eminem Show, it was like he had a bunch of already songs from Encore and the Eminem Show on it.
Yep.
And he just put out Fack.
Fack.
Yeah, he just put out Fack on the album.
Isn't
and then put out Stand with Elton John on the album too.
I could be wrong. Eminem Show came out first.
Yes, it did.
And the Encore.
And then Encore came out after Eminem Show.
Is the Encore to the Eminem.
Sales didn't do good for Encore though. I don't understand though.
Encore banged. I don't care.
To this day, I'll stand by my decision. Relapse, Refill, best album he put out.
Yeah. Bagpipes and Bad Dad. From Bad Dad.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. Good one.
Careful what you wish for. Depressing one. Message at home though.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Good stuff. Fuck. That shit gets me in my feels.
Bro, anytime Beautiful comes on, you can't skip it.
Yeah, no, you can't. Even if I'm in a good mood, I have to let it play.
You have to.
Fuck.
It's like, okay.
That's like,
I'm gonna slice my wrist, not like...
Yeah, literally. While you're driving 90 down the highway, you're
it's like, should I hit that tree? This is...
Yeah. You go fucking... The party never ends in a hotel. Beautiful. And then it goes to Beautiful. And then, These ideas, nightmares. That's not the same song, but like it was good.
All of them slapped, but like Relapse, Refill, I'll stand by the decision. Not many people liked it. Don't know why. I liked it.
The Music to Get Murdered By, didn't care for it too much.
Go fuck yourself, really? Everyone shitted on that album. I think it was one of his best work. No. After Kamikaze,
it was cool.
And then the Deluxe came out.
I know what you're gonna say,
what?
And you know what I'm gonna say.
Do I?
Yep.
What?
Eminem versus MGK.
Eminem won, bro. Come on, get off my dick.
Nope.
Get off.
Nope. MGK washed him.
No.
MGK washed him.
He came out with one diss. That's it.
And Eminem, he only needed one.
Huh?
He only needed one.
No, because there's a whole beef started fucking back in 2018, right? 2018, 2016. I don't know. Their beef started a long time ago. 2018.
2018.
Eminem was as word for word he said he was scrolling down the wormhole of YouTube and he saw a comment on MGK and he's like
from 6 years ago or 6 years before that moment.
And Eminem was like MGK said like, oh, Eminem's daughter's hot or dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what Eminem's like, bro, why are you talking about my daughter like that?
Yeah.
And I mean, granted, you don't talk about someone's daughter like that, but like she is kind of hot. I can't.
I think she was in like school. I think she was like a kid at the time.
No, she wasn't. Haley wasn't a kid in 2018.
No, in 2012. I think that was...
No, the tweet, when MGK tweeted, it was in 2018, though.
No, it was like 2012.
Oh, if that's the case, then yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, that...
Because I thought the whole thing started in 2018.
It did, but the tweet came out in 2012. Eminem found it in 2018, wrote the diss on it, dissed MGK. MGK came out with Rap Devil. Then Eminem came out with his two songs.
Kill Shot. No, one song.
With his one song.
Washed him. Watched him and Diddy. Diddy didn't even have nothing to do with it.
No, Diddy's trash. That's why. Diddy's irrelevant. I don't care. Diddy. Name 4 Diddy songs. Name 1 Diddy song.
Coming Home.
Name 2 Diddy songs.
Coming Home.
Coming Home Part 2. Featuring Biggie Smalls. But
Eminem won that.
No, he didn't.
Bro, he 100% did.
No, he didn't.
Bro, you're telling me.
Yes,
you're
that's
telling me.
That's exactly what
you're telling me. The first line he said, I wrote my I signed my autograph on a starter cap to give it to your daughter. Or some shit like that.
Eminem?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't remember all the bars.
No.
Don't pull it up. We can't play it.
No, I'm gonna look up the lyrics.
But, no, MGK washed him. I don't care what it is. MGK is way better than Eminem current day.
Go fuck yourself.
Modern day, 2021, MGK is better than
Eminem won the battle because MGK went from rap to rock. Go fuck
yourself. He's been doing rock for years, though. He's been doing rock for years, though.
You're a dick rider is what you are.
I'm not a dick. I think I would be a dick rider if I said Eminem won. I think me sticking by MGK, even though the popular opinion is that he lost, I think that makes you a dick rider.
Bro, how you gonna tell me this man said, how you gonna name yourself after a damn gun when you have a man bun? Disrespect.
Okay. Would you rather be named after a gun or a piece of candy that nobody likes? I've never heard anybody that likes M&M's.
The peanut M&M's aren't that bad.
Okay, so you can't even go for the straight M&M's. You got to get some variant of it.
Yeah, it's a variant.
But MGK's been doing rock for years. He had a song with Kid Rock, 2015 on General Admission. He's been doing shit for years like that. I think what it was is that he finally
realized that, hey, Eminem kind of destroyed my rap career, so let's go to rock.
That's why MGK.
No, your opinion's your opinion, my opinion, Eminem won that bit.
Yeah, and that's why your opinion's retarded. Everybody's entitled to their opinion except for yours right now.
Okay, buddy. Okay, he's just salty. It's all right.
I'm not salty.
It's all right.
Want to know what I think this is? I think this is you being salty over Madden, bringing it into this.
That's your only excuse right now. Is Madden.
Yes, because it matters that much. I have double your wins. I'm better.
Okay, and 22 has yet to happen.
Yeah, let's go buy it right now.
After this, probably, yeah. We'll stop by. Look at some deals.
God.
I still own that copy, yeah.
God damn. I don't think we told him about that. You should tell him about that. We told him about the tattoo, but not the bet.
Back to the Madden bet.
Oh, there's a whiteboard behind me.
Yeah, we switched.
I gotta blow my nose.
You have a mask right there.
No, I'm just gonna suffer.
True. So, not only did we bet a tattoo, we also bet who buys the next Madden game for the next year.
We've done that every year for the past couple years.
We only just applied it for 21, though.
No, 20 and 21.
We did it for 20? So we played 19 and played 20?
Yeah.
So I'm 0-3 for that?
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah, no, Igor's trash.
Damn! Regardless, so when Madden 19 came out, and Madden 20 was about to come out, we played to see who would buy Madden 20. I lost, bought Madden 20. Then it happened again for 21. We played 20. I lost. I had to beat 21. This year, again, I'm 0-3, and now I have to get both of us a copy of Madden 22. But essentially, that's what happened. I have to get both of us a copy of Madden 22.
All right, so let's think about it like this, right? We've made like $100 bet before.
Yes. No, on Call of Duty.
Oh, Call of Duty. So we made $100 bet on Call of Duty, which at the time I honestly was joking, but then you paid me, and because I would have paid you, but the idea was a joke.
Yeah.
So he's giving me $100 for that, and then $60 to $80 for the past 3 years.
For new Madden. Every Madden.
Passive income, guys.
Passive income.
Don't take the $1 million. Take the $50 every year. Passive income.
Take option 2.
That's what Gary Vee would say.
Shout out Gary Vee. Was such an inspirational man.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's a great fucking
He's a Jets fan, though.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Big time Jets fan. I don't know.
I still respect it, but like.
I mean, well, I respect it because the Jets are trash, and he's still out here wearing Jets stuff. He's still a Jets fan, so
yeah.
That's cool. You like the Panthers, yeah?
Still a Panthers fan.
Still a Panthers fan?
Still a Panthers fan.
That's a hot take.
It's such a hot take.
That's crazy. Fucking Christian McCaffrey's all they got going for him.
Literally is McCaffrey.
They're gonna get washed by the Pats this year, though.
I know, bro. Who's your all-news quarterback?
Mac Jones.
Fuck.
He's a rookie.
Yeah.
Went to
Better
Alabama.
than Cam, though.
They released Cam just the other day.
He needs to retire and do something with career because it's over.
I don't want him to wash away in the free agency. That'd be so sad.
It really would. It'd be so disappointing to see Cam Newton just rot.
Yeah, that kind of happened with Colin Kaepernick, but that was like a whole political thing.
Yeah, and he's still not able to play.
Yeah, and a lot of teams like watched him work out, and they came to his workout. Jay-Z had something to do with it. I don't know what he did, but he did.
I think they all had like a little podcast too. Like they all talked and whatnot.
Yeah, and then he's still out here not signed, which is fucked up.
It really is fucked up. He had potential.
He could literally go to any team and he would be fine.
He's wasted potential right there.
Yeah, he's nice in Madden though.
True.
Actually, I take that back. I had a franchise mode. I'm a big franchise mode player, and I would play. And then, like at the beginning of the season, you could sign free agents. I signed Colin Kaepernick, and this man just fumbles.
But you gotta think about it, it's Madden though.
Yeah, and then the new Madden, like the new franchise modes that I do, I won't sign them, and then I'll because I sim the season and just play the playoffs in the off season.
Yeah.
So then, like 10 years down the line, I'll see Colin Kaepernick fucking kicking it on the Bears, and I'm like, "What are you guys doing right now? This man's 54."
Like, stop it.
Yeah.
You see what Madden 22 added? Yeah, college football.
Yeah, and the Superstar KO.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do that.
But,
I was playing Superstar KO before you picked me up.
Oh.
I rage quit the game. I got off it so fast.
I remember we played for a little bit. We had Snoop Dogg on our team and all.
Yeah.
Quavo.
Yep. Quavo. He's nasty. We're 27 minutes in. Wow, we're 27 minutes in.
Damn, man, it's fucking 5:30, bro.
That's good, though.
That's good.
That's very good.
That's good. We're improving. We're learning.
Let me hit my vape.
Nicotine fiend.
But yeah, boys, this Sunday, or it won't be Sunday for you guys. It'll be not this. It'll be
Sunday for us.
Yes, we got our boy Anthony coming down.
That's a special one. That's
very
episode.
special. Very special.
Hopefully the whole crew's together. If not, it's just gonna be us three talking, shooting shit.
We have a fourth member, Chloe, but she's feeling a little bit under the weather.
She's a little down right now at the moment.
So if she's feeling better, she'll come through too. But if not, it'll be us three.
It'll just be the boys kicking it.
Yeah, like we used to back in the day. I remember, or you obviously remember this too. It's not an I remember thing. No. Friday gang?
Yep.
Out here.
Bro.
Friday gang fucked shit up.
That was our clique, bro.
All right, so guys, I want you to think right now of your friend group, like your prime friend group, not like the last two people hanging out or the last person or like what. When you had the most people and the most fun in your friend group, imagine that right now. That's what Friday gang was for us.
Literally.
We went to...
That gang consisted of me, Brendan, Chloe, Anthony, Ophelia, Mikey, Max. From time to time, actually Lopez for some fuck of a reason, but like...
Yeah, on occasion. We had Linnea, we had John Vaughn. Like, okay, so like...
Oh, we should tell that story. Go for it.
Let's
one step at a time.
Let's get the roster down first.
Yeah.
So like he just said, we had me, Igor, Anthony, Ophelia, Mikey, Max, Chloe. That was the gang. That was the OG. Like that's every Friday we were hanging out. And then it's like imagine a show where it had a special guest or an album that had like a guest feature every once in a while.
Or like a game that has some DLC to it.
Exactly. John Vaughn, Linnea, I don't know her last name. Sabrina Raposo, the bozo that I talked about last episode, she was there sometimes. And then sometimes like friend groups would merge, like we would see like Jalen or Joe or whoever. But that was the gang. Every Friday night, like I went to Minuteman and Chloe did too. They went to Watertown High. So we went to different schools, but every Friday, Ophelia went to Minuteman too.
Yep.
Every Friday, we would make sure that after school, we would link up and hang out from right after school till as late as we felt like it. We would go to Target, IHOP, shout out Sis.
Shout out Sis for IHOP.
Shout out Sis, that's legendary.
That's some clutch moments right there.
But we would hang out literally every week, do random shit, spend money on shit that we didn't need. And it was like a vibe. I had a Polaroid camera. I have all those pictures. I'll flash a couple on the screen now. For the sake of the meme. But what's your story? Let's get into that.
You want to get into that?
I'll let you say. I know what you're going to say, but I want you to say
it. I have to say it because I'm the one that said it. We're going to bleep her name out?
If you want me to.
Yeah, we'll do it. So, just for future reference, this girl named one of my exes, how me and her...
Real quick, I like how you said we're going to bleep her name and then you're using her name.
No, because you're gonna say it. Like,
true.
You're gonna do your little editing thing.
Mama!
Exactly. So... Chloe introduced us. It was me, her, Brendan, and Chloe. We were all going to what was that basketball?
Don't look at me. I don't know where we were going.
What was that basketball park called?
Which one?
One by Bemis.
Bemis.
No, not Bemis.
What?
The one down the street from Bemis.
What?
The Jewish school.
Oh, yeah, that's the Jewish school. I don't know what it's called. We call it the Jewish school.
Okay, I just don't want to say it for like racial things, but
shout out my Jews. I'm Jewish. Shout out my Jews.
Yep, he can say that. We went to their little playground thing for basketball. Me and Brendan got out, started shooting hoops for like a little bit.
Vibes.
Got cold, went back inside.
I didn't get cold, you got cold. I'm built different.
Fuck you. Anyways.
I have a story for after this. Continue your story though.
Was in the front seat of my car.
For some reason.
She was in the driver's seat of my car, and then Chloe was in the passenger seat.
Oh, because we were hooping.
So me and Brendan got in the back seat. So I was like, I was like, hey, listen, like, you're going to move so I can drive? She's like, no, you're going to make me. So Chloe's like, don't tickle her. She tickle her. So at that point, I'm like, okay, I'm going to tickle her then. You got to. Start tickling her. The next words out my mouth were, I should probably stop before my hands go where they shouldn't. Because mind you, this girl had, like, some racks, dude. Like, she had tits, bro.
I'm a titty guy. She has some titties.
She had some tits, bro. And I said it, thinking that I said it in my head. And all three of them looked at me like I had 10 heads. And I'm just like, did I say something? And Brendan just like, bro, what the fuck did you just say? And I'm like...
I'll never forget that.
That was such an iconic moment. And then from that moment on, we dated for a little bit. Fucked in front of Brendan's house.
All right, I'm going to take over. Okay. So I don't remember the exact situation. I just remember that we had some friends at my house because my house was like, it was either my house or Max's house. We would hang out at.
That's true.
Yeah. And we're at my house once, and I remember Igor and this girl were hanging out at my house, and then I remember they were like, I don't remember, they said they had to leave, they disappeared for a moment, and then I remember a moment later, me, my mom, and Chloe are talking in my dining room, And we looked outside because they were still parked out front. Car turned on, and we looked out and we saw the windows were hella foggy. We didn't see anybody in the car though, so we assumed that some shit was going down and they were hiding. Come to find out, this girl was butt ass naked in my front yard in Igor's car, parked out front of my house. And Igor, what were you doing with this butt ass naked girl?
I was eating her out. I think I was eating her out or fingering her. I don't know. We didn't fuck, no, but like I think I was eating her out.
They definitely fucked. They definitely fucked my friend.
No, never fucked.
My neighbor is a cop.
State trooper.
He's not a state trooper.
Well, I thought he was.
Nope.
I thought he was a statey.
Nope.
No,
Officer Dickey.
Oh.
He's a great guy. I'm
Shout
not
out.
bleeping his name. He's a fucking legend.
Shout out Officer Dickey.
But obviously they didn't get in trouble with them, but they did have to apologize to my mom. But
To this day, I still feel bad.
no, this
Okay,
is
see, this is where the argument is going to come into play.
Okay, the argument is he didn't apologize because he feels bad. He apologized because he got caught, and I stand by that because
I'm not like going to disagree with you, but like I still feel bad for what I did.
Yeah,
know?
you could feel bad. Doesn't mean you apologize because you felt bad.
Like every time I just look at your mom, I'm like, I'm so sorry.
That's so funny.
That was so funny.
Um,
That was a very confusing moment of our lives, though.
Yeah, there was also another time. So nobody was home. Like the parents, the parents were gone, and it was me, Anthony, Chloe, Igor, Linnea, probably another few people scattered in there, and we had the whole house to ourselves.
You're talking about the couch. That's what you're talking about. With Anthony?
I wasn't gonna tell that story, but now I'm gonna tell that story. So, basically, we're all hanging
There
out.
were so many moments with her.
Yeah, and I was somewhere else in my house, but I remember Anthony and Chloe were in my room. I remember Igor and were in the hallway, and my door was open, and I remember they were making out, leaning against my hallway wall. And I remember Anthony took a picture and sent it to me, like, bro.
That's what it was. Because I'm like, bro, I'm going to go play poker with them. And she's like, okay. And then she started making out with me. I'm like,
Yeah, and then I remember she went to my mom's room because Chloe is allowed to hang out in my mom's room, and since is cool with Chloe, they're like the same person essentially. Like the rule applied to her too. I don't think my mom felt that way, but I felt that way. I was like, they're cool.
it was fair game.
Exactly. So I remember that she would want to hang out with Igor alone in my mom's room,
And I did. I forcefully said, nah, we're not going to do that in his mom's room.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I did it right on that part.
Yeah, no, you did. It was good. And then I remember it got to a point where, like, I wouldn't say you got overwhelmed, but there was nothing much more you could do. And since it was my house,
Yeah.
I felt I needed to step in. So I remember I took Igor out into the hallway, and I walked in and had a conversation with her. She's screaming at me, saying, like, I want to hang out with Igor alone. This, that, and the other. She starts crying. Like, Chloe's in there trying to calm her down. And I was like, you're not hanging out with him alone. I don't care.
It wasn't that deep. It really was not that deep.
And then, a couple days later, Mom comes home, and she goes into her room. Do you know where I'm going with this?
Yeah,
Igor?
the ashes were.
So there's a little mural in my mom's room, and it's my uncle's picture with his ashes next to it. Rest in peace, the goat. And
R.I.P.
somehow, some way,
It was not me. To this day, it was not me.
his ashes got knocked over, and the picture got knocked down with it. So
Not me. I'll put that on my life and anyone else's life. That's not me.
the only people that were left alone in that room were Chloe and Igor at separate times. And so the only reasonable explanation would be Igor and got a little too frisky in the 5 moments they had alone. Something happened. Maybe Igor didn't know it in the moment, but I would blame him.
That's fair. And I put that in my life. That didn't do anything. I fought so hard to get out that room. I'm like, bro, I can't. We cannot be in this room alone.
Yeah.
In his mom's room.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
And then my mom, granted, found out what was going on because of everything that happened. And then it was me, Chloe, and hanging out at my house a few days later. And then I had to go upstairs to apologize to my mom. And I went with her, to kind of do
Mitigate that, yeah.
Yeah, mediator. Chloe stayed downstairs, but my house was super thin, so she could hear the whole conversation.
Yeah.
And so and my mom are talking in the living room, and I'm in the other room just kind of vibing by the glass sliding door. And then Chloe's texting me like she's lying. I was like, I know she is. And then like going back and forth like that. And that shit was just wild. Why don't you tell the story about the couch, though? This is kind of episode right now.
I guess so, because...
Let's talk about the couch. We gotta hit the store after this. I want to drink.
No bet. It was one of the nights we were at Brendan's house. Again, no parental supervision at all. It was during the weekend, and it was like a night everyone spent the night again. It was me, you, Brendan, Anthony, Chloe,
Peter Porker.
like those people. It was to a point where like everyone's going to sleep. We were all tired, all this and that.
I was upstairs in my room. I didn't know anything about this until I heard about it the next day.
Exactly. Brendan has a special spot on his couch called Jimmy's Corner. Shout out to Jimmy's Corner.
Very special.
Very special.
I
and
still have Jimmy.
And it's known for its sexual activities that happens.
Yep.
So where was I in the situation? Me and were at Jimmy's Corner.
Fucked up how Jimmy's Corner's at my house, yet I never got some goddamn head in Jimmy's Corner.
That is facts, and that is fucked up. But
Actually, I kind of got it on in that corner, but we can talk about that later. Obviously, I'm going to bleep that name, but like for the sake of the conversation.
sake of the conversation. So it was me and
The Krabby Patty!
we were cuddling. Anthony was on the other couch. He was passed out. Or what I thought he was passed out. And then she looks over me and she was like, "Can you finger me?" And I'm like, "Fuck it, like sure, I'll do it." So I thought she was like a quiet moaner. Nah, this bitch was like screaming, and I'm like, "Bro, you're gonna wake Anthony up." So I stop. She goes upstairs, fucking goes to sleep. Anthony rolls over. He's like, "Bro, I should beat the shit out of you for fingering your girlfriend." Next thing, I'm like, "Oh, you woke up. I'm sorry." Like I felt bad, but like it was funny. It was funny.
Again, he didn't apologize because he felt bad. He apologized because he got caught.
Still feel bad for it. Anyways, that's the Jimmy's.
That's
corner.
so funny. That's so funny.
That's true though.
Yeah.
You didn't get action in that corner.
Kinda. Technically. All right, so I'll tell the story. It was me and this girl who I was like hooking up with at the time. It never got like PP in the vajayjay type of hookup, but
You should have got finger in the.
yeah, she came over like middle of the night when nobody was home. It was kind of like the unspoken rule that like that was the vibe. Igor dated her before me, so I respectfully.
He did. Out of respect, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Out of respect, he texted me and he was like, "Hey, bro, like."
And we linked up and we talked about it too.
Yeah. He was like, "Hey, bro, like I want to go after her." I'm like, "Hey, bro, that's fair." I explained what she did to me, so he knows what he was in for, and then he went from there.
Yeah, and I'm bigger than you, so she's not gonna fuck with me.
That boy sus.
True.
And so I got the confirmation that it was cool, and so she came over one night, and so she texted me at 1 a.m, because we texted like anyways, but it ended up being 1 a.m, and she's like, "Oh my god, like I wish I could see you right now," and I was like, "Why can't you?" I'm
I'm a slide dog. I slid that in like.
Yeah. I was like, "Why can't you?" And she's like, "Cause it's 1 a.m," and I was like, "We're both awake." I was like, "Nobody's at my house. It's just us and the dogs. Like, what do you?" Or I don't even think the dogs were there. I think the dogs were caged up because when my mom would go out on the weekends, she would bring them to like some cool dog place, and the dogs would hang out the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But so she ended up saying, okay, she took like a Lyft or an Uber or something to my house, and then I gave her a tour of the house, respectfully. Because I didn't know what we were doing. Maybe we could find a spot throughout the house and just get after it, but that didn't happen. So I gave her a tour of the house. I was feeling myself. I smoked before she came over, respectfully, because that's great.
That anxiety was building up.
Yeah, and I needed to fucking get baked. So I was baked, showing her around my house. And there was like a couple moments where we got like close, like physically, and I was like, no, like it's gonna happen. And then like it didn't. And she's a tease, bro, but like respectfully. And then so we ended up back on my couch in the living room. We're putting on Netflix. I couldn't tell you what we watched, but I remember we put on Netflix. I put my hand on her thigh because I'm a fucking savage. That's very comforting to me. I found out like that's like not even in a sexual way. Like with a female, I like to just hold on. It's comforting to me. As stupid as it sounds. And so basically, my hand's on her thigh. We're watching some movie, and then for some reason, like we're just sitting in silence. Not for some reason, but we're sitting in silence, just talking, watching a movie. And then she goes to kiss me on the cheek. And then, not because I tried to turn and kiss her, but just because I looked at her like, "What are you doing?" Like I kind of was like just in that moment. And so I saw her lean in to kiss me on the cheek for some reason. She claimed she didn't like me, but she was hanging out with me all the time. It was mixed signals for sure. So I looked over, and then we just happened to kiss, like on the lips, like a little mwah, And then I forget exactly what she said after that, but I remember she was like, "Oh, well, we're going to get after it. We might as well." I'm sitting down like how I am now, and if you can't see, just sitting normally. And she climbs over on my lap, and then we start making out, right? And then she's like, oh, well, if we're going to get after this, we're going to get after this. She takes off her shirt and we're making out. And then she stopped. She went on her phone for something. So as the respectful guy I am, I got my jewel, started hitting my jewel with her half naked on my lap. She didn't like that. But I was high and I needed my nicotine. So I was like, let's get after it. So then I'm hitting my jewel and she gets mad at me. She's like, put that away. And I was like, well, you were doing something. I was like, so I'm just going to get my rips in now.
So that way we don't have to later. Right?
Yeah. And then so she takes it from me and puts it in her bra, and she's like, oh, well, you're gonna have to take it from me. And I was like, bitch, don't play with me. You wanna know what I did? And this is not like sexy or anything by any means.
He said
I reached in her bra, grabbed it, and took it back. I was like, that wasn't very hard. I think she expected me to take off her bra and make a whole thing out of it, but I literally reached in, grabbed it, and then took it out. And
She was a sex devil, bro.
She was out here, bro.
She was wild,
She was out here. She had me bricked up. I'm not gonna lie. Goddamn. But so then she ended up taking off her bra. That way I can't get my jewel back from the bra. You know, it's like very respectful. And so we're getting after it. And so then there was a point in time where like things were heating up. And so I like grabbed her like under her arms and threw her into Jimmy's corner. And that's where I kind of got down in Jimmy's corner. And she's, I think, like, looking back on it, ideally, that was, like, prime eat-out position. But I've never done this before. This was my first time doing anything. So I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I throw her, she's laying down on my couch, and then we're making out. And then I start to, like, finger her. But, like, my couch is small, and I'm not putting all my body weight on her. So, like, it was just uncomfortable in general. And then, then we went back to making out. And then we went up to so that, like, eventually stopped. Like, eventually it was, like, either we're going to get after this or we're not. We can only kiss and dry hump forever, right?
There's only so much that we can handle.
Yeah, like, exactly. And I was like, I'm ready, bro. Like, I'm about this. Like, we can get into this right now. I don't have, like, protection or condom or anything.
But we can make it happen.
I'll take some head, you know? So then we're chilling, and then eventually it came to a stop. From there until we got back to my room was kind of like a blur. But we went back up to my room and we slept. Neither of us fell asleep. But we went back to my room, laid down with the like intention of sleeping because it was like 3-4 in the morning at this point. She wanted to leave at like 6 or 7 so she can get home before her dad woke up. And so we're literally laying in my bed, cuddling, switching positions, various positions of cuddling. And neither of us were asleep. I didn't sleep the whole time. I was awake the whole time, sitting there like, okay, can I go to sleep? What's happening right now? And then in the middle of the night, I remember I had my socks on. I don't like sleeping with socks on, but because I was in the moment, I just left them on. So in the middle of the night, her under my arm as we're cuddling, I'm reaching down to take off my socks.
Why didn't you use your fucking feet, bro?
I started to. That's where I was going to get at. I started using my feet. I got some big feet. It was kind of hard to maneuver because I wasn't trying to move to wake her up because I thought she was asleep. So we went after like that, and then eventually I was like, fuck it. And then I got up, took them off, threw them, got back in like I never left. And she told me about that the next morning. She knew what I was doing. And we ended up waking up, and then, or not waking up, we ended up saying it's 6 in the morning. And then she left. She went to her Uber, give her a little kiss goodbye. That was my experience at Jimmy's Corner. I ended up smoking and then going to sleep. So
hey, all the fun.
Hey,
you got another story with that one too, though.
Which one?
One with your little brother.
Okay, we could talk about that too. That's actually, I was gonna get into that.
Oh, so okay. I thought we should mention it.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had like a cool story that I forgot about.
No.
So then she came over in the span of like a month. Came over 3-4 times, right? And this one time, it was because my mom was going away for the weekend, but Dylan, my little brother, was staying at home, and so my mom's never heard this story.
Oh. Well,
Mom.
Sorry in advance, Mom.
Mom. Stop listening, or listen and brace for impact. Okay, so so you know, comes over, and my mom doesn't know to this point because when she came over, she would come over in the middle of the night when my mom wasn't there.
Yeah.
So then came over, and we just went up to my room. My mom's talking to her. My mom's a very talkative person.
No, she's very nice, very welcoming person.
Yeah, but especially with the females. She likes to talk with the females because they're girls and they connect. Like her and Ophelia used to get after a conversation.
Yeah.
Because my mom was like, works for an electric company. Ophelia was like a plumber, and it was like a thing. But
Okay.
so then I go up to my room. My mom's talking to me. She's like, "Okay, we're gonna leave." I was like, "All right, bet." Dylan was somewhere in my house, but she wanted us to go downstairs just to pay attention to Dylan. So we ended up like chilling out downstairs. Me and her were on one end of the couch, and he was like, "This is gonna sound fucked up, not weird because of the context." He was in Jimmy's corner. We were in the other side of the couch.
Yeah,
but just to name locations.
Yes.
He was in Jimmy's corner. We were on the other side of the couch, and we're cuddling up next to each other. Dylan knows what's going on. Like this is like we like each other. Dylan gets that vibe. And so we're watching some kids movie, and then Dylan ends up falling asleep. But while it was like a super build up for like what didn't happen. So we're cuddled up next to each other, and my hands like on her thigh. I ended up like the way she was laying down. I ended up like smacking her ass a couple times. Not like, but like
doesn't have an ass though.
Respect, and then like a little grip, like a good little grip,
Little firmness.
Yeah. I wouldn't say she's out here packing,
No.
but like it's got a nice shape to it.
I can
It's
give
got a nice-
it that.
Yeah, but like I wouldn't go bragging, right? But so my hands are roaming, things are happening. Every so often we'd make out for like 30 seconds. Because Dylan was passed out. You can tell when Dylan's passed out, he looks like he's dead. So it was very easy to tell that he was asleep. And then eventually she whispers into my ear. She's like, "Why don't you go take him upstairs?" And
It happened.
like rocked up, like the way she was talking to me was crazy. And then obviously I had to pick up Dylan, and that kind of killed everything. But so I brought Dylan up to his room, and then I came back downstairs, and she took off her shirt. She was waiting for me.
Oh, she was.
Bro, God damn. Oh my God. So then, we start getting after it on the couch and whatnot. Like we're making out. Same thing that I was just saying, just like a different time. And I think it was hilarious because I wish I remembered what we were watching, but I'm like about to have sex with this girl, and then there was a kids movie on in the background. I don't remember what it was, but it was some dumb shit. It was hilarious. And then she whispers in my ear, she's like, "Why don't we take this upstairs?" And I was like, God damn. So we went up to my room.
He's like, "I'm ready to risk it all."
I was until it happened. And then so we went up to my room, and things are furthering up there because now she's not just shirtless. She respectfully put her shirt back on to go back upstairs just in case Dylan was there. But we get back in my room, clothes start coming off. She's butt ass naked. Okay, I think I ended up shirtless, or no, I was wearing a button up, cool ass Hawaiian shirt that ended up coming off. So we're getting after in my room. I start fingering her and whatnot, and then so that's like we're laying down. I'm laying down next to her, so like we're next to each other, and I'm reaching down, and then she like doesn't push me off, but like signals time to switch positions. And then she, like the same way she got on top of me before, she gets on top of me, looks me in my eyes, and I'm not gonna say this twice because of how uncomfortable it makes me to say. She looks in my eyes and goes, "Fuck me, daddy."
Brendan's never been called daddy before. It's the first time. It's okay.
Did you guys hear that? She called me daddy. That fucked me up.
How the fuck you up? Continue your story. I
No,
want to
like
talk
a
about it
good, fucked me up. Like
okay.
got me like, God damn. So then she said that, and then I was down, right? Like I was like, shit. But then I don't know what clicked in my brain, but Dylan, my little brother, was down the hall. I think I heard something, and the last thing I needed was to be butt ass naked, getting the goddamn on, and then Dylan walks in, sees it going on. Then I have to explain to him that that's how babies are made. Then mom has to have the talk with him when she gets home. It was a whole lot of stuff going on in my head.
The anxiety kicked in, the hella.
Anxiety kicked in hella. So we ended up not getting after it because I was too scared of Dylan walking in, which I don't know. Mom, if you're still listening, I hope you're not. And so then from there, I think I fingered her a little bit longer. I probably could have pulled some head out of that though.
You probably could have.
But like I was saying, that was my first time doing anything, so I didn't know anything about anything.
Yeah.
And I was shy, and I was like I don't know what to do once we're out here. So then that happened, and then I ended up going down outside to smoke. So I go get my weed, I go smoke outside. She comes out with me, but she gets cold because she's I'm not gonna call her anything. I was gonna call her a bitch, but she's cool.
She's cool. she's a what do they call it?
All right.
You can't. No, she's skinny. She's a twig.
Yeah, no, she definitely is. There's definitely not that much meat on her bones. But so we went to smoke, or I went to smoke, and then she went inside. So I'm outside smoking. She's inside my house by herself with Dylan, of course, but Dylan's obviously asleep. So then I come back inside, and she was like super nice about it. Like probably too nice about it. She was like, "It's okay, I understand, whatever." And I'm like super embarrassed, like super shy, super like I should have just went for it, but because now I'm high, so now I'm like,
He said, "Fuck."
all logic out the window. I will fuck in the living room right now. Like that's where I was at, and so we're sitting with each other, and like I was still like smacking her ass. We're still kissing. It was still like a thing, but it just like wasn't the same because we knew what just happened. So then we ended up going down to my basement because that was when it was finished, but it was empty because my stepdad's grandparents just moved out. So there was a little bit of like there was like a bed and like a recliner down there. So we go down there. I'm showing her, and then I like tried to hint at like, okay, we can do this now because we're in the basement. We're separated from everything else. I'm a little bit high, and like we can get after this. There's plenty of space to work with. And then she just either one didn't get the signal because I didn't directly say it.
No, you can't. You kind of
Yeah.
you kind of have to like tease it in.
Yeah,
Like,
and either one she didn't get it, or two she just didn't want to anymore. So that's how I fumbled the bag.
hard.
Yeah. And then, like, there's still moments in time. She doesn't know this. You don't know this. I barely know this. There's moments in time where I'm like, damn, I should have. Maybe I still can. She has a boyfriend now, and I don't want to disrespect.
So,
but, like, also...
what's the point of a goalie if you can't score?
Damn you. That was good. But, like, also, this is the thing. Like, I think that way about her, a couple, like, my other ex that we talked about last episode. Yeah. But then, like, I nut. And then I'm like, that would have been stupid. So, like,
in my head's like, okay.
I think, like, I stand by this logic. Post-nut clarity, it's a real thing.
I think it depends on the situation.
I don't think so.
Because when I was with her, when we fucked in her house, everyone was home. Her sister and her dad, home. They had company over, we'd fuck.
Yeah, but, like, because that's her family. She was down with it. But Dylan was, like...
Yeah, but that's, like, the same scenario. Except, like, you have a 10-year-old. Her dad was home.
No, he was like 6.
Oh, he was 6 at the time?
He was a little kid.
It's still, though, like, your little brother's home. That's still family. Her dad and sister were home, and we still fucked.
Yeah, so, I mean, realistically, I could have went after it. I just kind of hesitated a little bit. There was actually one point in time I tried to revive it. And Chloe...
Shot it down?
No, she didn't shoot it down. Her and Seth pulled up on me. I don't remember why, but I remember the Dunkin's on Mount Auburn Street. Yeah. We were parked in that parking lot talking about it. I don't know why. I don't remember how that happened, but I remember that happened. And we're talking about it, and she's like, text her. So then I gave Chloe my phone. She starts texting, and then me and start talking again. And then we're like, oh, we should link up. We could go do this, that, and the other. So I pulled up on her. This is when she was single. I pulled up on her. We drove to Chick-fil-A, and then we hung out there. But then the whole car ride there, she was talking about how much she hates you. She was talking about other guys she hooked up with, other guys she's currently hooking up with, other guys she wants to hook up with. Basically, talking about every guy in her life. And I found out in that moment, I'm not attracted to that. So, like, not that as in her, but, like, just talking about all of her other guys that she's hooking up with. I
think all the guys you hooked up with, I'm the toxic one.
Yes.
Because I broke up with her.
Yes.
I broke up with
Tell them about that. So, we only got a couple minutes, but get into that.
We got a couple minutes left? No, I don't care.
Yeah, no, we're going to get into it.
Yeah, okay. So, the same girl that he hooked up with.
That shit look like the battle pass.
That's what I'm saying.
Just for reference and clarity. She was my girlfriend at the time. It was like junior year. We were dating 6 months. And I'm not going to get into the details of our relationship, but, like, it was bad. It was... What?
Sorry to interrupt. You guys had a real relationship. Me and her had like a fling.
I don't even say ours is like a real relationship.
You dated for 6 months. You guys probably said I love you to each other.
Okay, true. Anyways, that's high school relationships. Like you say I love you after 3 months.
Yeah.
So
said it to Emma after 1 week. We won't talk about it.
Exactly. So me and her were dating for 6 months our junior year. It was toxic. I'm not gonna get into the details like I said, but it was toxic as fuck. And it got to the point where we're ending junior year, and at the end of junior year, they do this junior cruise thing. It's a big cruise. All the juniors go to it. I didn't go to it. We're going to get into that because when the cruise came around, Jonah Lucas, shout out Jonah Lucas, great rapper.
From Massachusetts.
From Worcester. He went to the Blues House in Boston, and my boy Jake and Jose.
We talked about them last episode.
Exactly. Shout out them. My boy Jake, he was like, hey, listen, you both are down to go to Jordan Lucas, right? I'm like, yeah. It flew over my head that this junior cruise thing was a thing. So I'm like, yeah, bro, get the tickets. We with it. He got the tickets. I'm like, what's the date? And I think it was like June something. And I'm like, oh, fuck. That's the cruise. And he's like, okay, what's the big issue? Just skip it. I'm like, no, that's not the issue. The issue is I'm dating and I have to go with her. So then Jake and Jose were like, bro, it's already too late. Like, he got the tickets. Like, we're going. And I'm like, all right, I got a plan. And they're like, all right, what's your plan? I got 2 weeks to break up with how are we going to make it happen? And, I mean, it was clean cut. Like, it could have been simple. And meanwhile, I was over here overthinking. And I'm like, all right, I got to make this elaborate scheme on how I'm going to break up with this girl. 2 weeks flew by. I still haven't broke up with her. Come April... When's your birthday? 23rd?
I don't know. That sounds right, though.
That sounds right?
Yeah.
Come April 22nd, it was like 11.
Such a menace.
It was 11 at night. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm doing it tonight. I call her up, it hit midnight. I'm like, hey, listen, like, I know we've been dating for 6 months, but like, I can't do it anymore. I want to break up with you. She starts bawling her eyes out, and I'm like,
as any girl would.
As any girl would. So I hang up, give her some time to cool off, relax.
Menace.
Calls me back 30 minutes after. She's like, you know what day it is? I'm like, it's April 23rd. She's like, yeah, it's my birthday. I'm like, oh, I broke up with you on your birthday.
Menace.
Just to go to a Jordan Lucas concert. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. Great memories I have with that.
Yeah.
That's my story of how I broke up with her.
She told me all about that.
Yeah.
Even though I already knew about it, she was like, I hate Igor. And I was like, why? And she's like, because he broke up with me on my birthday. And I was like, oh, really? And,
because, like, I didn't... The reason I told her, I was like, hey, like, listen, I just can't do it anymore. Like, this relationship ain't right. It's just too toxic. I can't do it. I need some time. And then when I got out of boot camp, I'm like, you know, I'm going to be a menace and just text her and tell the reason why I broke up with her. And I did.
Menace to society.
No fucks given.
That was fire. But with all that in mind, boys, it's been an hour. It's our time to go. That's exactly what the fuck is going on. Why don't we plug our social medias? This time I'll do it right. Because last time I was going to show screenshots and all this stuff, but I didn't because I didn't want to. So, go for it.
For those who did not get my social media, Instagram, Iggy, all lowercase, 999 _.
As I said last time, Iggy Azalea.
Exactly.
For me, my Instagram is Jefferson Bando. One word, Jefferson, then Bando. But the more important thing I feel the need to shout out, it's not on Instagram. We're still working on getting that back, but the website, I'll put it up on the screen right now, is obsessivebluntdirective.com. We tend to... It was out of season. I think it's out of season in the summer. It's more of a wintertime, hoodies and whatnot. But we'll get into summer next year. I drop once a month. Probably going to drop in October. So that's a big deal.
Big deal.
But yeah, so what you'll see on there now is from April. It's Earth Day. And then, yeah. So that's what the fuck's going on, boys. Anything you want to add here?
Nah, I'm with it, bud. I'm with it.
All right, say it with me now. That's what the fuck is going on.
Pulling out the group in the lot. Told the boy 12 foot swat. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with a box. Had to put a stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy.